Greetings, wondrous beings. Thanks so much for being here and joining me for Qigong Monday, 11:30. My name is Aviva. For anyone new to this class, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we are here to nourish ourselves and to talk about containment versus encagement. Are you cherishing yourselves? Are you cherishing this spacesuit that you're in? And what can you do to cherish it more? You can show up to class. Thank you for being here. You made it. Good job. Give yourselves a pat on the back, on the shoulders, and make sure you've got an environment that feels comfortable around you right now. Do you feel really connected to your environment right now? Or do you feel like your environment is too chaotic? Do you feel blessed in your environment? Do you feel inspired? Do you feel stimulated in a way that you would be stimulated by nature? Do you feel calm? Do you feel like you have safety in your space? So just check around and make sure that you feel safe and connected and like you have room to just process, meditate, and connect with your spirit, connect with your home, connect with your heart. So, first, start by paying attention to your breath and your heartbeat and just go in, go inside your beautiful world. Everything that is inside is being projected outside. So, the more you clean your room inside, the cleaner your vision will be outside. I'll say that one more time. The more you clean that room inside, your psychic room, your emotional beliefs, your mental state, the more you clean that up, the more crystal clear what you see outside of you will be. If what you see in yourself is a distortion, then you'll see that distortion in the whole world. So that's why changing ourselves changes the world. Because when you change and purify your relationship with yourself, when you cherish yourself more, then you will feel cherished by your outside connections more. That's how it works. So once again, notice your breath, notice your heartbeats, and come up with an intention for class today. What do you want to focus on? What do you want to put this currency towards? The energy that you're creating in class today is like money. Where are you going to invest it? Every cell in your body deserves this investment of clarity, of energy. So what is your intention today? And if you can't comment because you haven't had time to set up a YouTube channel yet, then please do email me your intentions. And I'm just going to pop my email in here. And while I'm at it, I will put in a link for donations as well, which are not required, but very appreciated if it's something you're capable of doing. Alrighty, dighties. So where's this donation link? Oh, where did it go? I have to bring it up again. Here it is. And there's a bunch of different ways to donate on that link. And then I'm also going to put down our music link so that is just another way you can support this channel by supporting Aviva and the Flying Penguins and listening to us on all the different streaming platforms, including YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and like this video. And with no further ado, share your name and intention. My name is Aviva, and my intention is to be here with all of you today, to stay centered and grounded and authentic, and to share incredible knowledge that can help you feel contained, cherished, and nourished. And not only feel that way, but take action towards that verb so that you can have tools, more tools to contain yourselves, more tools to cherish yourselves with, and more tools to nourish yourselves with. What are your intentions out there? Branches has an intent. Their intent is to be extravagant. And that rhymes. I haven't dove into the Falun Gong Ocean yet, but I did check out a couple of the links that you sent me. So thank you. We'll wait one more minute for your intentions. I'm going to check my email. I don't see anything. Let me check my spam. No. Okay, okay, okay. Any other intentions? I see there are some people logged on to class here. Thanks for being here. You don't have to share the intentions publicly. You can just think about them in your head or write them down. 20 more seconds. And there's a little lag, so I think there's like a 15-second lag where you guys hear me 15 seconds after I talk. All right. Hold your hearts for a minute and pay attention to that heartbeat. Recognize it. And notice your breath. Just notice your breath. You don't have to change it. And breathe in your intentions. Release anything in the way. Breathe in your intentions. Release resistance. Release. Our hearts are more than just the circulation of our blood, are more than just the engine that keeps this big machine going. They are fire energy. In Chinese medicine, the heart is fire energy. So what does that mean? It is your source of light within your body. It is your source of warmth within your body. Fire. And that light is seen by the third eye, by the pineal gland. It's looking down and it's projecting it through our eyeballs, right? So what we see is a reflection of the light of our hearts. So the more clear we are, With that love light, the more we see love all around us, nourishment. So we're going to start with something that activates the heart, the fire, the love lights, and that is this mudra. You're going to bring the index finger down to the bottom of the thumb, connect that thumb to the middle and the ring. Speaking of thumb, thank you for that thumbs up. I saw that. Thank you, beautiful person. Let's do this with the other hand, index finger to the bottom of the thumb area. Connect the thumb to the middle in the ring. Let there be space under your arm so that you can activate the whole body. You can do this standing, sitting, or lying down. Notice your breath and notice how your fingers feel. I have a little bit of a cramp from playing ukulele a lot. So I'm just going to chill with this finger, and you can edit. It doesn't hurt on this side. You can edit however you need to. It doesn't have to be perfectly what it looks like. It's all about feeling the chi, feeling that energy trickle down to every cell of your body. And feel that heart activating as you do this. Is the heart sleeping a little bit? Is the heart tired? Does the fire need some wood? If you have an issue with your liver, your heart might have issues because the liver provides the wood. You need enough wood to keep the fire alive. Enjoy the flow of chi as you connect with this mudra. Notice where you feel resistance. And just breathe. Mm. You need some really good grounded energy also to build that fire, right? Fires are built in the earth, contained by the earth. So are you containing your fire with some nice grounded energy? What is the earth energy? Does anyone know what organs are the earth energy in the body? Does anyone know what organs are the earth energy in the body? We are raising that flame right now, the fire energy. The liver and the gallbladder are wood. What is earth? What contains you? What organ do you think you can feed in order to lay the foundation for a good heart, for a good expression of light, for a good creation of light within? How do you create light? How do you contain light? What organ contains the light, supports the light, grounds the light? I'll give you 15 more seconds to come up with the answer before I answer it. Check the email, see if anyone answered there. The answer is stomach, spleen. Your stomach and your spleen are the earth energy. Your spleen creates your blood. What does that mean? It contains your light. Your stomach, what you eat. Your fire energy is completely dependent on what you eat. Because if you eat crap, that's like having soil without a pot or a potted plant. If you eat crap, the fire can't be contained. A forest fire happens. If you eat crap, you can't even build a fire sometimes. You have no energy. So let's go back to that mudra. And then we'll go into the liver mudra, and then we'll stand and do our Wuji Gong. This is the earth energy mudra. This is what contains you. This is why it's so good for confidence, for willpower, for motivation. If you can't do anything, if you can't go out of bed, this is what you can do. Just bring those fingers together. Index to thumb, ring to thumb, middle and pinky are out. You are contained. This mudra is the energy of nourishment. This mudra is the energy of cherishing yourselves. This mudra is the energy of containing yourselves. Containing yourselves with a clean environment, with space for yourself, with exercise routines, with self-discipline. And you know, if you're a survivor, sometimes you go in extremes. You're either OCD about cleaning, or you just don't give a crap. It's just not important to you to stay clean. But what you're doing is you're being self-destructive because you're not containing your own fire. You're not giving yourself a container. You're giving yourself a trash bag. And you deserve a container. You deserve that kind of discipline to love yourself. And there's a difference between containment and encagement. In encagement, you don't have a choice. You're trapped. You're forced to do things that you don't want to do because of other people's discipline, because of other people's desire. And because you might have experienced encagement, you might run away from containment because it feels like encagement, because anything feels like encagement in a way. You don't want to feel that. So be patient with yourselves. The more you contain yourself and love yourself and nourish yourself, the more you'll realize self-discipline is not a cage. It's a fertile soil for all of your dreams to grow on. And this mudra helps you get there. It helps you say, I am worthy of this containment. I am worthy of being sustained. I am worthy of this flame that is shining within, that I want to contain so I can shine it on other people, so I can love other people, so I can see the love in other people. And that takes self-discipline. It takes containment. Inner child work, eating well, moving the energy, moving the spirit, containing the spirit. And that really is what it comes down to. If you can contain your heart energy, then you can keep your spirit in your body. Because even if you haven't sold your soul like some have, your soul might still be disconnected from this reality because it's so painful. So how do you keep your soul in your body? You make it fun. You love yourself. You cherish yourself so that your spirit stays around. Don't scare it away with that evil eye. You can give yourself the evil eye. Hi, Jabri. It's not just from other people. You can scare your own soul away because you're giving your evil eye to yourself with Jolly Ranchers and tequila. I'm not mad at you for it. We're human. But if you're going to be complaining about being miserable, then you need to look at the choices that you're making. What is your intention, Jabri? We're going to move on to the wood element. We're just finishing up the earth containing element. So if your heart hurts, ask yourself, does my stomach hurt? Ask yourself, do I have enough wood to feed this fire? Do I have enough materials to burn? Some people are just popping on, so I'm going to stay in this mudra for one more minute because it's so important. And Jabri says his intention is to be here with you today on this beautiful day, and he'd like some attention to his hands and feet today. So we're going to move on shortly to the Gong so we have time to massage our feet, which are, such an important part of us that contain us, that sustain us, that cherish us, that nourish us. Our feet. Our feet hold the patterns that nourish us every single day. As we walk on the ground affects how nourished we feel. Some people walk on their tippy toes and they don't even realize it. They're not grounded in the earth and they're not cherishing this earthly being that they are as much as they can be, simply by their feet not being connected to the ground which nourishes them. The deep connection, the deeper the hole is, the bigger the fire can be, right? If you dig a hole in the earth, the deeper you dig it, the more wood you can throw in and have a bigger flame. And why do you want a big flame? Because you want to shine your light bright. You can walk around and, someone who's shining their bright lightly, you feel it, I'll walk into a grocery store and there'll be one person in the whole entire grocery store who's just warming up that whole place with their light. You know who I'm talking about, right? They smile. They just have this energy, this spirit connection, because they must have a deep connection to the earth so that they can really dig a deep hole and build that fire for all of us to enjoy as they warm us up with their light. Release those wrists for a moment. Ooh, going into the wood mudra. Oink. That's it. The ring and the middle are connected to the thumb, and the other fingers are out. That's your liver. That's your gallbladder. And we are going to put some music on. Liver energy. Connect with the liver. How does the liver stoke that fire? Might be another day that we go into that philosophy. The interesting thing is anger and resentment stop the wood supply. It's like if you're angry and resentful, you have nothing to feed your heart with. Does that make sense? Your liver energy feeds your heart. It's flexible energy, patient energy. And when you're angry and resentful, you're blocking that nourishment to your heart. Take that in. When you're angry and resentful, you're blocking the nourishment that's trying to get to your heart. It's like a traffic jam, and nourishment's driving their little cannabis car, let's say. For anyone new to my channel, I am really into cars that are built out of hemp and run on hemp fuel. I'm not talking about getting high. So let's say you're driving this cannabis car straight to your heart, and it's filled with hearts. And then all of a sudden you can't get there because this big anger boulder is like in the highway and no one knows how to move it because it's so big. But when you feel it and express it, it moves it. When you process it, when you transmute it, when you transform it, when you recognize that it's there, when you recognize that that's why your fire is not lighting up, that's why you're not lighting up a room, that's why you're not warming the people that you're around, because your anger is dampening your fire. It's keeping your light so dim, and you might barely feel alive. You might feel like you can't see. And that's interesting because the liver in Chinese medicine is completely connected to your vision. If you have vision issues, that's usually a liver issue in Chinese medicine. So what is causing your anger? What is causing your resentment? What is causing your impatience? What is causing you to not be vibing in a natural vibration so that you can be feeding your heart naturally with all this flexible energy and all this, you know? Are you getting angry at people too easily? Are you taking things personally all the time? Thinking, oh, this person doesn't love me because they looked at me the wrong way, because they didn't write back to me 3 days later, even though that person might be ADHD and they need constant reminders to get back to you. So the more you take things personally, the more you create inflexibility, impatience, anger, and resentment, and it blocks you from feeling love. And there's no reason why you should stop yourself from feeling love. Like if you're mad at someone, talk it out with them, yeah, but don't let it steal joy from you. Don't let it steal your connection to your joy, your nourishment, your ability to cherish yourself. Because when you start to take things personally and you think, oh, people don't care about me, people don't love me, then you stop cherishing and containing who you are, and you stop providing fuel for your fire. You stop wanting to share your light. And that is suicide. Because we are here to share our lights, and that's what feeling on purpose is. That's what expressing your purpose, that's what knowing you have a life's work here is about. Knowing that you have a purpose and sharing that purpose. And if you can't do that, then it's like you don't have that fire. You don't warm up a whole room with your presence. You need other people. You might be dependent. So think about it as, and then we'll move on to standing. I'm just going to say one more thing. Mr. Mustachio. Spider-Man. Is this or is it like that? I think this is Spider-Man, right? This is I love you. Okay, wait. What was I gonna say? Mr. Mustachio. My frame of mind got lost. You're just in time to talk about feeding your fire with this liver energy. And I was going to say one more thing about it. What was I going to say? Just having flexibility and having patience is truly nourishing yourself. I remember what I was going to say now. Currency. In my song that I like channeled about, every cell in your body is beautiful. Did I do it in that one? Oh, no, it's in my song, Don't Give Up. I don't know. I say it somewhere. Where currency, I think I did a Qigong class on it. Current. See, oh, it's in my song, Denial. Because denial is also poverty. See, all of these spiritual elements and these Qigong energies are all reflexive in physical money that you have around you. I mean, you don't need $1 million to be rich, but you need something to thrive. You don't want to be in poverty, right? Anger causes poverty. It's not a coincidence that homelessness and anger go hand in hand. Yes, homelessness causes anger, but having intense anger causes a disconnect from all survival needs. It causes a lack. It causes a depletion of your energy. It causes like a stick in a bike wheel in your heart chakra. If you cannot express your purpose, if you cannot express your light, if you cannot express your life's work, you're either physically starving or spiritually starving, or both. And so if you know your anger is a really big issue, if you're angry at everyone, if it's coming up a lot, please address it. There are so many ways to address your anger. Take a shot of lemon juice every day, because a lot of it could be liver issues. Take my nutritional advice with a grain of salt, because I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just experientialist. Dance out the anger. Run out the anger. Scream into a pillow. Get it out. Because the more it's in you, the less you can feel the love, the less you can feel the nourishment, the less you can cherish yourself. It's really hard to cherish yourself when you're just like, I hate the world. Then you hate yourself. Because the world is you, in a sense. I'm telling you, the more you work on your anger, the more that money will come flowing in. Because you won't even realize that you're connected to it in different ways. You know, you'll be, oh yeah, I was offered that job doing this, but I didn't feel worthy of it because I was so angry at the world. That anger is stopping you from your abundance, from your connection. I'm telling you. Don't just stuff it though. Recognize it. Why am I really angry? Let me process my inner child anger. Let me be a child who's angry, but an adult who is calm and collected and confident and ready to receive abundance. So let's stand up. We're going to go into our Gong form, which is such a beautiful form of prosperity and connectedness. Kitty cat. You want to say hi to everyone? Let me give you a hug, baby. You are so sweet, my baby. It's so cute that I said, let's stand up. And she got up. She got up to participate. She is such a chi monger. All right, we are going to bring our feet shoulder width apart. Oh my gosh, I gotta wipe my mat off. Hold on, it's got some dust on it. Meow, meow. Alright. Wipe this and that off. Get into your ready positions, y'all. Oh, okay, okay. Hold on, one more wipe. All right, so before I go into the Wu Qigong, I just want to put a plug in for something that I do, which is Bach flower consultations. So if you have an issue with your life's work, you can get a special blend just for you. But if you want, you can also just go and get that one remedy from the health food store. It's called wild oat. And just taking that and dilute it so it lasts, because you don't need to use it straight like it comes. You can get a bottle like this, fill it with spring water, distilled water, and just put 4 drops in, and that'll last you all month if you want help with your life's work. It's called wild oat. I pretty much always put it in my personal blend because the wild oat not only helps you to find your life's work if you don't know it, but it also helps you to make the right decisions related to it. And there's always decisions to make, right? All right, bring your feet shoulder width apart. Bend the knees a little bit. Relax the shoulders and just let the arms kind of hang at the side as if a breeze is going under them. Fingers are relaxed. Oh, this is a little soundtrack I made called Flying Penguin Lullabies. It was influenced and created because of this one person. I don't remember her name. She was over my house with my roommate, and this is how one flame can affect your life forever. And it was several. It was years ago, I was getting ready to sing at a midwife convention. And the organizer said, do you have any lullabies? Because that's really, really common right now. Like the Bob Marley little lullaby, tinker, tinker sounds. And I said, that's a great idea. And I was like talking with my roommate and her friends about it. And I was like, yeah, but I can't do it. And this girl said, yes, you can. You can. And I was like, and she was kind of tough love about it. She was like, why? Don't say you can't. And I was like, whoa, you're right. I can figure it out. And I somehow figured it out. And I did it. And it's not perfect. And some people hate it because they're like, oh, it's not mixed professionally or mastered professionally. Some people love it. All right. We're going to start by bringing our yin hand under our belly button and the yang on top. For women, the right's yin. For men, the left is. And you're just going to bounce, and the shoulders come up and down. And the bottom hand up, top, down, shake, shake, shake. Shake it. And shake it out. Come to stillness. Drop the left shoulder down, and then the right, back and forth. Relax your face, allow yourself to smile. Just doing Qigong every day helps with that anger too. Obviously, I express anger in my sneezes. See? Turn to a screen. And rotate that left shoulder back. Thank you. And the other one. You're not supposed to move this much, but I will. Left. Both at the same time. And just let the arms float down like feathers, bending the knees. Around and around. I became a coffee person during the pandemic, but I would say I'm equal because I actually add herbal tea to my coffee when I brew it. I love chai tea. I love green tea. I love jasmine tea. I'm getting used to chamomile because I know it's really good for me. I love matcha lattes. I love golden lattes. I love peppermint tea. It's so good for the tummy, right? Talk about earth energy, peppermint energy. Oof. That'll contain you. There's something about peppermint that really contains you. I lost count because I'm talking, Mr. Mustachio. You're distracting me again. That's okay though. We can do extra ones. What's your favorite tea, y'all? Everyone out there? Or are you coffee people? Hemp tea is pretty good too. Okay. Yin hand and then yang. And feel that spirit energy. So what's going on here? Feel all of your DNA lighting up with that spirit energy. See, some of that spirit energy does come from outside your body. It's not all from your heart. Not opposed to tea. So what does that mean? Like, have you tried a lot of tea or you're just open to trying it? I feel like English breakfast tea doesn't even count as tea at some point, you know, like sweet tea. I don't know why, but I do love it. Like, I love the whole milk in the tea, English breakfast tea thing. I guess I think of tea more as herbal tea. Or the Boston Tea Party, which supposedly was about cannabis. Ooh, burdock. Oh, I love those rich roots. See, like burdock is something I would add in a coffee. Dandelion root. I love adding roots. Osho root. Oh, so powerful. And I feel like that adds richness to coffee. But what about herbal tea? I don't know why I think about like tea as like, I think there should be like a different name for herbal tea and tea or something. I think of tea as herbal tea. It's so funny how our brains just wrap around different ideas and things. I feel like there was something related to cannabis though too. It was like they were getting rid of, like, they were taxing the cannabis tea. All right, let's bring our hands over our hearts. So, speaking of tea, I'm hopefully gonna sing or bring blessings to this famous tea house. It's only been open a few months, but it's already famous in Tennessee that Willow opened. My friend Willow, Magical Willow, and she does personal blends for people when they walk in. And she's got reishi tea, like different medicinal mushrooms. Good point, Mr. Mustachio. I love astragalus root. I apprenticed an herbalist years ago. Susan Kramer, shout out to you. And she would like be making spleen tonics for people overnight, like simmering astragalus with jujubes and all kinds of different roots. And it was like, wow. And then when I was growing up, let's bring this over our lower dantian, I saw this movie, this cartoon called Dot and the Kangaroo. It's an Australian cartoon. And it's so cool. And it's like sometimes it's a cartoon and sometimes it's the real forest. and Dot gets lost in the forest, but the kangaroo gives her a root. And that's when I realized I want to eat roots. No, she made her a bark tea. And I was like, that just sounds so good to me. Like just eating natural things. Yeah. All right, out to the side, going down. We are going to bring the left heel up, bending both knees, rotate that knee to the right, the left knee. And the other way. Something that Michael Myers taught me, and also some other like green tea experts or whatever you call it, connoisseurs. Like, you actually don't boil the water. You just heat it like to right before boiling. And it makes it extract better and taste better. Both the coffee and the tea. So now, bring the heel down. Bring the right heel up, feeling every single toe. Bending both knees, rotate that right knee to the left. Relax the fingers. Yeah. And the other direction. And both feet together, knees together, thighs together. And you're going to rotate your knees to the left, as if you have a mermaid tail or a merman tail. Relaxing that lower back, noticing every toe. Are you squishing your toes, or are they nice and open? Are they containing you? In the other direction. I didn't even know there was a K. That was my favorite cereal when I ate cereal. Special K. Oh my God. Why was that so good? All right. Feet shoulder width apart. And now you're just going to sway from foot to foot. And you're just going to notice, are you squishing your foot up? Or are you letting the toes spread out like webbed feet? That's what you want. To contain you, sustain you, cherish you, nourish you. Nourishment is key here. Not prison. The feeling of nourishment. Hello, board 24. What's your real name? I thought so. You missed a really good intro. You really should go back and watch it. I was talking about some things I've never talked about before. I mean, after you hang out with us for the next half hour, go back and watch it. I'm telling you. I need to go back and watch it.
Right. In the stillness. Connect with the earth energy. Check in with your toes. Are they curled or are they webbed? What about you, board 24? Is that your real name? Connecting with the earth, relaxing those toes. You can like lift the toes up and then drop them back down to feel their spreading outness. So the next part of the form is alchemizing humanity, connecting that spirit energy with the earth energy. You know how some of us like lean to the right or lean to the left, like we're not perfectly balanced. Some of us also lean towards spirit or lean towards earth instead of it all intertwined together. You know, like overly spiritual people and then like overly debaucherous people. Like that's just like very earthy people. And it's like if you combine it, it's like this beautiful chocolate vanilla swirl ice cream, you know. Balance. So you're going to bring your hands up about 2 fists in front of your belly, bending the knees. You're going to rotate around to the left. Relax. And the other direction. All right, so now I'm going to step away from the screen because I can't do it here. Your feet are wide, bend the knees, and just lift the left arm all the way up to the ear. Just let it drop like a feather. And then the right. You're going to go back and forth, okay? You're going to do that 18 times all together. And then you're going to reach across the body and do that 18 times all together. So do that, and I'll come back and check in before we go into the Wuji. And then we'll do a foot massage. Have fun. Alrighty, tidies. Okay, so now we're going to do the 5 minutes of Wu Ji. So basically, you just you just allow the chi to flow for 5 minutes. And I'm gonna step away so you don't look at me. I'll just do this for a few minutes and then we'll do the foot massage. All right, enjoy. Do we need more music? Okay, there it goes. Hi, Larry. Yeah. Well, I was too cold to take her for a walk this morning, so she needs her outside air. Actually, I was too busy. I would have done it if I wasn't editing a video. Okay, Jabri, see you Wednesday, 1:30. I'm gonna do the feet next, so to come back and watch it later. One more minute of OG. Oh my god, kitty cat came back just when you said that. Hold on. You're so beautiful, baby. Look at her lips. She is, I think she's eating something wild out there. I think she might have just gotten a mouse or something. All right, let's grab a seat, pop a squat. Let's grab a seat, it's time for feet. Pick a foot, any foot. Let's stretch our hands first. A little stretch there, one finger at a time. Push it in and out. That feels so good on the wrist. Thanks for the thumbs up. You rock. Thanks for subscribing. I'm getting there. It's been over a year since I've been trying to get to 2,500, but we'll get there, right? That's my goal. Even though my goal should be 1 million, right? Shake it out. Or 100,000. Oh yeah. Okay, toes. Rotate each toe a few times in each direction, and please donate so that I can get a pedicure and I won't be ashamed to show you my feet. Just kidding. Good for you. Well, I need less than 400 more to get to 2,500. Not to brag or anything. All right, rotate the whole ankle a few times in each direction. Pull the toes back. Rub the bottom of the feet because you all are so neat and I feel complete. Okay, rub between the toes. Do you ever go live, Mr. Mustachio? Find a point on the foot to press. That's a trigger point, and hold that for 20 seconds. I think kitty cat might be a little high. I gave her some catnip this morning. I put a little bit in my coffee too. Catnip is actually a good herb for nausea in people, I believe. Dizziness. And how did you find my channel, Mr. Mustachio? All right, tap the bottom of the feet, rub around the ankles, and under the knee, about 3 or 4 fingers below. I'm gonna hold that for 20 seconds. We can talk about that. We were not up too late. It was New Year's. Oh, where was that fallen gong? I can find it in my comments. I don't have that many comments that if I wanted to look at it, I can find it. I could probably just Google it too. I've definitely heard of it before. I've Googled it before too. But did you send me a direct link to a video that you enjoy, Michelle? Michelle. I said Michelle because of there's a Michelle Branches in that's a singer. So your Branches made me think of Michelle. That's funny. Yeah. But it's like New Year's. You're supposed to stay up all night, right? I can't believe no. Okay, for some reason, I thought that I remember you as Mr. Mustachio, but I thought there was a different Mr. Mustachio commenting here. I'm so honored that you're joining me, Mr. Mustachio. Your channel should have. I thought it had like 100,000 subscribers, or maybe just some of your videos do. Your video is so good. All right, and now above the knee on the outside, like 4 or 5 up there. I wish it was black beans. Black beans are my favorite. You're talking about black-eyed peas. Thank you, Branches. And I'm sorry I called you Michelle. I do like black-eyed peas, but black beans are like my jam. Citizen Free Press. Do you think they'll pick up some of my cannabis education videos? They're awesome. All right, tap up and down. Oh my God, yes. Tapping is so good for the body, y'all. One of your videos you sent me had tapping, Branches. I do love tapping. Hem brush. Yeah, I saw this boobs video came up on my channel because I was talking about breastfeeding, having cannabinoids in it, and I testified that at the last hearing. And so my computer must have heard me. Like I was writing a script of overdubs and I wrote boobs, and then the song Boobs came up, which was like a really sweet girl singing about like a note that she found in her ex-boyfriend's book from an ex of his that was like, I hope you like come and look at my boobs. I don't know what it was. I didn't watch the whole song. But it had like thousands and thousands of views, but she only had like 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, it happens. One hit wonders. All right, other foot, rotate each toe a few times in each direction. That's okay, Branches. I have it on the other video. It's easier to find the way you did it than in the chat boxes. And pull the toe away from the foot after you rotate it a few times in each direction. So I see new people are joining me. Thank you. Welcome to our silly conversations. Well, thank you for doing it. You've entertained me. I especially like the puppet videos. How the heck did you do that? That is like some master puppetry right there. It's so fun. I want to do one. I would love to do one with you. Oh my God. I did a couple of Fivers and I never got the work. We need to talk about this. Maybe I can hire you to hire a Fiverr person, because like that whole detail thing, like I get lost in it. Rotate the ankles in both directions. I just signed up for Upwork. That seems a little bit easier to work with than Fiverr for some reason. Pull the toes back and rub the bottom of the feet. The chair is squeaking. And then rub between your toes. And then find a point on your foot and hold that for 20 seconds. Good for you. Yeah, I'm part Israeli. I know about that. All right, tap, 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 tap. Find a point under the knee on the inside of the leg. Hold that for 20 seconds, about 4 or 5 fingers below that. And then above the knee, 4 or 5 fingers on the outside of the leg, above the knee, stimulating those channels of nourishment and cherishing. Spleen, liver, gallbladder, heart. Any questions? Any comments? Anything you want to share about class? Anything you're looking forward to doing on Wednesday? Anyone testifying at the Capitol tomorrow for the hemp bill? Crazy times. These are crazy times. Tap up and down. These are exciting times. We have to contain the energy, contain the love. All right, good job, everyone. That's pretty much all I got for you today. Kitty cat, you want to say goodbye to everyone? All right, anyone have any questions? Write your questions down. She's standing guard. I don't see any questions. I'm going to go ahead and do the bow out. Optional bow, just honoring all who brought us this knowledge. Honoring all the teachers of this knowledge. Filling ourselves with gratitude and compassion. Spreading it out to the rest of the world. Y'all are amazing. Thanks for joining me today. And yeah, email's probably even better if you don't mind, because I limit my FaceTime. I only log in a couple of times a day, if that. So I don't like being distracted. It's so easy to get distracted. This is my email. It's also my PayPal if anyone wants to donate. And my donation link is linked in the description, and it's also here. If you want. It's a free class. I'm just happy to be spending time with people creating chi. That is abundance. That is richness. We are all here together. And one day that'll be the economy when money goes obsolete, right? Economy is multi-dimensional. That's the best way to describe it, right? All right, keep loving yourselves. Keep cherishing yourselves. Keep containing yourselves. Keep on nourishing yourselves because you deserve it. Kitty Cat, what do you have to say about all that?
Oh, she is so happy being outside. We're just gonna let her do that.
Mwah. Seriously, give yourselves a hug for me and eat those black beans. See you Wednesday, 1:30.